guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jaja Wang. I'm a model, I'm an actress, and I'm in pursuit of my creative career path. And today I just want to talk about how I reconnect with my creative self after years of living in fear. I was born in an Asian family, a Thai Chinese family, where they kind of expect me to go on a normal life path, to choose stability over anything crazy. But I knew since I was a kid that I was not normal. I mean, I was more creative and I was a little crazy. I remember my first dream job was to be a manga artist because I was so into reading manga and reading, like, watching anime. And I told my dad that I want to be a manga artist, and he said, "Oh, you're gonna be poor." That kind of shut me down for a little bit. And 2 years later, I remember I told my mom, I want to be a singer because I was so into singing contest. And I was like, oh my God, I can do it too. I can do it. So I told my mom that, and my mom was like, your voice is like that. So I was like, oh, and I thought you're gonna be born with a good voice to be a singer, like you cannot learn, when in reality, like you can learn to be a singer. And I told my mom a few years later that I wanted to be an actor because I just watched a show that inspired me so much, because of the acting techniques that the actors used in the show. I was so into it that I just kept watching it over and over again, and it inspired me so much. But for my mom and my dad, they thought I was crazy. I was like obsessed with the actors, the celebrities, because they are good looking and famous. But no, that's not what I thought. I thought that I wanted to be like them. I wanted to act like them in a movie, and that's how my dream started. Unfortunately, I lived in a very small town and there's no acting school, no creative school at all. And I went to a normal public school in Thailand, in this small town that I grew up in. And I studied English Chinese program for 6 years of middle school and high school. That was fun. I had a lot of fun in my school years because I got to be a lot of things because I was so good at studying. I was so good at languages. I was so kind of like extroverted. I wanted to do everything. I was like very high competitive as well. So I wanted to go on any competitions out there. I got picked for Chinese public speaking competitions for so many years. I guess like 4 years out of 6 years. I was a theater kid, so I got to act in like a skit that is like a English skit competition as well. And I was also a host, a Chinese speaking host, and I also went to a Chinese storytelling competition, which I had so much fun and I enjoyed the creative part of my school so much, but I kind of hated the exams. Fortunately, even though I hated all the exams and everything, I was kind of good at studying, so I got away with everything. And I kind of forgot. I forgot that, oh, my dream is to be an actor. I forgot everything about that, and I thought that I gotta be a normal kid, go to a normal university, and just live a normal life. After graduation, maybe go for like a corporate job, something like that. I kind of forgot about my acting dream job. I got lost into a normal life path. So I went to a normal university in China. I got a scholarship and I went to study international relations. I mean, I love it too, but it's not my passion. I just love to learn about political, social issues, but it's not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. COVID came and then I gotta come back to Bangkok. So I thought that I was gonna go to Australia. So I went to be a barista for a whole year just to prepare myself to go there. But unfortunately, I didn't get the ticket, the work and holiday. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be a model. So I took a leap of faith and took my photos. Thank you all my friends who helped me with taking my pictures and always like supported me during that time, because like it was so hard, because I'm not tall and I'm not skinny, so it's kind of hard for me at the beginning. I got all the support from my friends, so I'm like truly grateful. And I struggled with modeling like for 2-3 months, and then I started to get some jobs. Unfortunately, because my family was also like worried about me, because being a model is not a stable job and they kind of hated it. And I was like, my saving money was about to run out and I gotta ask for their money. So I kind of respected their advice and I was seeking jobs online. Like I did everything that I could, but because it's not my passion and I was struggling with it because I didn't want to do it. I also like kind of like in between. I want to be a model. I want a stable job so I can have money. And I'm like in between because I don't want to go on that way, but I can't go on that way because my family doesn't support me. It's kind of like that. So I was so stressed and I got severe anxiety as a result of like seeking jobs all the time. I applied more than 20, 30 jobs every single day. Of course, that's gonna stress me out. Having a family that doesn't really support me emotionally and doesn't believe in me and wants me to be an NPC in other people's lives, it really affects my mental health. And I started to ghost people. That's like a big sign that I'm like anxious. I think I'm lucky because like I'm aware when my mental health is going bad. I stopped modeling for 6 months, I guess 6, 7 months, because I was too anxious to meet people. It was very brave of me to take a leap of faith and go for modeling, but at the same time, I was living in fear, the fear of financial uncertainty. I was so scared of, judgment from people, especially from my own family. And I was so scared and anxious that I couldn't do anything. I ended up doing nothing for half a year. And I couldn't decide which path I should go between stable income, my passion and my dream. And at that time I didn't dare to start my acting career because like I never went to any acting classes and I was like looking down on myself. Like I felt a little incompetent that, oh my god, can I do it? Can I act? It was so bad that I just got so anxious and my nervous system was so not so regulated. But I'm also grateful for that time that I was depressed and anxious because I isolated myself and I lived alone. And I went back home to live with my family for a while and I got time to think about my life and I got time to consider which path I really want to go. And I was more into like spirituality during that time. So I was practicing meditating, mindfulness like all the time, and it really helped with my mental health because I didn't take any medications. And after 6, 7 months I started to recover. After my 26th birthday I decided that I'm just gonna go all in with the acting career. I came back to Bangkok and I started my acting career like immediately. I started sending out my reels and my portfolio. I immediately got an acting gig right away. Ever since like I came back to Bangkok after that, ever since I decided that I was gonna go all in with this acting job. I got a job in Vietnam. Thank you so much. Thank you, Blue and everybody. I really appreciate them so much. That was like my first acting job. It was a commercial. So I went to Vietnam and then I filmed it for a day and then I came back to Bangkok. I was so excited. I was so happy. I was kind of scared at first because I didn't know how to act. I mean, I know how to act, but I didn't have any like certificate. I didn't have any like experiences in acting before. But they really trusted me and it went so well. And yeah, it was such a nice experience. And it really gave me a confident boost because oh my God, I can act. I can act. And I started to believe in myself more and I took modeling less seriously and I started to be a full-time actor. Job in Vietnam really opened a lot of acting opportunities and I also made a good friend in Vietnam there. We were both actors. Kaya, thank you so much. I am really grateful that you came into my life. She's a professional actor and she went to acting classes, acting school, so she's really, really good. And I think because of her, I started to feel more confident because when you have like-minded people around you, you feel more like yourself and you kind of open up more with the opportunities because you got somebody who really understand you. Because before that I thought that I was incompetent and yeah, I didn't have anybody besides me. I mean, all my friends, they are supportive, but they're not like actors, so they probably don't know a lot of like the insight. And I was like, I doubted myself so much. But after the first job in Vietnam and after I met Kea, I started to be more confident, started to get more audition opportunities. I literally, ever since that job, I've gone to auditions, 2 or 3 auditions every week since that job. And that's like a lot for me because I just started my acting career this year at the beginning of the year of February. So that was amazing. The thing is, I'm still asking my parents for financial support sometimes, and they kind of don't want me to do it. They don't believe in me. They don't believe in it. They don't believe in acting. And yeah, I'm still pressured by them to get a normal corporate job. And right now, I'm kind of stressed about it as well. I mean, it's actually going well with the acting career, but for them, that's not enough. And right now, they are like pressuring me to do a normal job, and I'm like trying to find a normal job, maybe like a part-time job, you know. And it's not that I'm giving up on my dream, but I'm like, yeah, I have to like seek financial independence. Um, and yeah, I'm trying to find a way, but I believe that there's gonna be a way. Life is gonna work out, and there's nothing to worry. Even though like I still worry sometimes, but I know that it's gonna work out, and I know that I gotta be an actor. I have to be an actor. I'm not giving up on my dream. And I have my dream, I have my goal. I want to move to another country. So I am really focused on my career path right now. And I think it's okay. Sometimes we got so stressed. And sometimes it takes more time than we think it should, you know, like it's been a while and I haven't gotten any like acting jobs, even though that's normal, but it's kind of like I feel like I'm in a rush because my family doesn't understand me and I want to prove myself. And not that I want to prove myself that much, but more like I kind of rely on them financially and I don't want to be a burden. So I kind of pressure myself as well. And I'm totally aware. So I'm trying to find a way. Yeah, sometimes, you know, life is up and sometimes it's going down and it's gonna go up again. It's okay to prioritize my mental health first, and it's okay to rest sometimes. It's okay to just chill and not be so productive. I'm not giving up on my dream. Actually, I started to focus on my social media more. I started posting more reels and TikTok, and it went so well. My reels are going viral. Like they got millions of views, and I'm like, oh my god, like that's such a win. And I'm like grateful for it. I'm really truly grateful for it because it was so hard for me to build my social media. Like before that, it was like I never got more than 20 likes. I just kept posting every day, every single day. I kept posting, even like it's a funny video, is a the quality is not so good. I just kept posting and it worked. So I really need to give myself a little credits for that as well, and be more kind to myself. And for the acting job, I need to relax a little bit. Like even though I don't see the result yet, that you know what I manifest is right here in front of my eyes. It doesn't mean that it's not gonna work. It doesn't mean that behind the scene it doesn't work. Maybe it is working. It's just that I cannot see it right now. So I really have to like have faith and know that I am an actor. I know that I'm an actor. I know that I'm gonna be a big actor, and I really trust myself and I really believe in myself. Even though my family doesn't really believe in me, that's okay. For those creative people who are watching me right now, I really hope that you don't give up on your dreams. Even though maybe this time you're going through something, you are going through a rough time. If it's too much, you can take a break. You don't have to give up. You don't have to give everything up. And I think if you put your focus on the job, the thing, the project that you really want to create, if you focus on that more and more each day, it's gonna be easier for you to see results, to see what you expect. Because as I told you, right, I started to post on my social media every single day, and it really worked. And I genuinely think that if you put your mind to it, if you got a goal, if you think that you can do it, you can do it. If you want to do something and you put your mind to it, and you work every day for it, it's gonna build up the character. It's gonna build your life up to the point that you really want to go. And I truly believe that if you just keep going, persisting, there's no way that it's not gonna work. It must work, and I'm on a pursuit of it. If you are doing the same thing as I do, following our dreams, we are in this together, and I believe in you because I believe in myself. And please don't give up. Well, I hope you guys enjoy my video today. It's my first video talking on YouTube, so yeah, I need to work on that more, but I know that I can improve myself the more I do it. So yeah, see you later in the next video. Thank you so much. Mwah.